Hi there, this is Todd Weber from the studios at Tague Music. I teach guitar, bass, and ukulele here Monday through Thursday. Check us out at playtague.com. Today I'm going to be doing kind of a beginner/intermediate bass lesson, and it's about finding any note on any string. So if you have a little bit of basic knowledge of music theory or of bass, you know that you have sharps and flats and you have naturals. So your strings, you're tuned E, A, D, G. We're going to focus just on the E string to start. You can remember that each note has a sharp or a flat. If you're playing bass and you're not coming from a school background, I recommend you start with sharps. Just think sharps. And sharps are just the notes that are higher than your standard natural notes. For instance, if you have a piano, you see the white keys, those are your natural notes, and then the next note to the right would be your sharp key. So your first note here is E. Well, E is one of those notes that doesn't have a sharp. E just goes to F. So it's like when you're looking at piano, you have two consecutive white keys. So remember that E has no sharp. You keep going, F does have a sharp. G has a sharp. So you have E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, and so on. The only other note that doesn't have a sharp is B. B natural is right here, and it goes right to C. So imagine your piano keyboard, B and C are right next to each other. So a way to remember that those notes don't have sharps is William Shakespeare's line from Hamlet, to be or not to be. The word be, B-E. No B sharp goes right to C, no E sharp goes right to F. And then you can kind of figure out where you are just by counting sharps. Like say I picked this note at 9th fret. Well, let's see, I know that E there goes right to F, skips to G, skips to A, and then there's B again. Oh yeah, B has no sharp, so it goes right to C, so this must be C sharp. This is C sharp. So once you know where all your notes are on one string, you can find them on the next string. It's just like taking your string here, starting it at the 5th fret. For instance, I've got E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A on the E string. Well, if I keep going, I've got that A sharp, B, C, C sharp, but that's what starts on the A. That is, I've got these notes in two places. I've got A here and A open. I've got B here and B on A 2nd fret. What's kind of cool is that a note sounds a little fuller in tone here on the E string than it does up here on the A string. Especially through a good mixer or at a church sound system, you'll hear how much fuller that is. So you just keep going. Each string follows that same pattern. For instance, A has the A sharp, B goes right to C, and so on and so forth. So say if I wanted to find the G on every string, well that's easy. I just found that I had E, F, F sharp, G. So where would I find G on the A string? Well, I can think of A hits the octave at the 12th fret, right? Because you have 12 total tones, 7 naturals, and 5 sharps or flats. And I just go down a whole step. So there's A flat, which is also called G sharp, and there's G. So I had G here, I have G here. Where would I find G on the D string? I have D, D sharp, E, E to F, because there's no E sharp. F sharp, G, there it is. And that's the same pitch that I had here at A 10th fret. Finally, open G. So when you think about that, we had 3rd fret, which is the same as 15th, which is the same as 10th on the next string. So it's a difference of 5 frets. So we just subtract 5 frets, you find the same note. There it is. So it's kind of a difference of 5 frets either way if you're going up or down. For more, come check me out at facebook.com /Todd Weber Guitar, and I'd love to teach you bass, guitar, or ukulele lessons.